federal government has granted licenses to the NNPCL Exploration and Production Limited and Belema Sweet Export Terminal Limited for establishment of crude export terminals. The licenses were approved and issued to the companies in Abuja by Mr. Farouk Ahmed, Authority Chief Executive, Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA.
You are welcome to this milestone event for signing of terminal establishment licenses for 2 crude oil export terminals, which will add more than 4 million barrels capacity to Nigerian export storage. The terminals are then required to operate within the provisions of the condition of the licenses as contained in the license document, which will be signed very soon. Therefore, I will just finalize to say that kindly note that the authority is committed to ease of doing business in the industry, and we're always welcome and we are encouraged to come and invest in Nigeria.
In response, Mr. Modibo Ahmed, who received the license on behalf of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPC Limited, disclosed that the crude oil terminal would be operational within 3 months.
On behalf of NEPL, NNPC Exploration and Production Company, the arm of NNPC subsidiary that is responsible for exploration and production of crude oil. We'd like to thank the Chief Authority Officer and your team, as well as all your team members that has made this today possible. It is indeed a very heartwarming and exciting moment for NNPC. We have applied this for a very long time, and today it has become a reality. The benefits that is going to accrue, within the next 2 to 3 months, we expect to have our first cargo from within this domain for the benefit of NNPC and the benefit of Nigerians.
The Chief Executive Officer of Belema Oil Producing Limited, Mr. Tain Jakrich, who lauded the federal government for facilitating business operations in Nigeria, said the terminal would bring Nigeria to a global scale as a hybrid terminal. Speaking of subsidy removal, he said the development would spur production of more oil and crude for local refineries and consumption.
Basically, this terminal creates over 100,000 jobs for the Niger Deltas and Nigerians at large when it's fully operational. And Nigeria will benefit through the revenue earnings. This terminal has the capacity to generate over $11 billion US to a national revenue every single year. That's over 400,000 barrels of crude every single day. Not only that, the terminal is also a storage point where you're going to be storing over 8 million barrels of crude. So to take over 2 million barrels, and there's 6 million barrels coming also. And it's an export point. Not only that, it brings Nigeria to the global scale, the global mark. When you talk about climate change, it's a hybrid export terminal, the first hybrid export terminal in the world. Despite the fact that Nigeria only emits less than 1% of greenhouse gas, this terminal is conscious of the fact that the world is talking about renewable energy and cleaner and safer environment. So this terminal has renewable energy with traditional energy integrated through what is called a virtual power plant system, a web-based energy management process to ensure energy efficiency and also to have optimal output. Not only that, injectors and operators within the corridor that always suffer crude theft while transporting the crude will be a thing of the past, because this asset is just within the corridor of over 4 OMLs. So it's a great feat. This terminal will see its first lift in less than 6 months from today.